Hello, my name is Jay Visser. I work at JCS Marketing, and today I wanted to sit down with our sub-publisher and CEO, Jason Scott, with some frequently asked questions. Jason, thanks for stopping by with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Jay.
Well, one of the biggest questions that we get from our clients is, why is print still relevant? I mean, we print out 3 different magazines over the course of the year. Why do we still do print?
Jay, if I had a nickel for every time I was asked that, I wouldn't have to publish magazines anymore. Listen, in the world of technology, it's become a big question mark for advertisers. And I just want to start out by assuring everybody that I have a philosophy in life to work smarter, not harder. And the reason why we still produce print publications is that it is the tried and true #1 way that growers and crop consultants get information about products and hear about products and services first. All the research, whether it be national, and I've seen lots of national research on it, our local and our statewide surveys that we run internally, our growers and crop consultants tell us that print is the #1 way that they wish to continue to receive information, articles, and information about new products and services. So that's why print is still very critical in agriculture in general, but particularly in California agriculture. Our growers are still requesting it and still use it as the #1 way that they learn about their craft in agriculture. The other points I'd like to make also is that print has a shelf life that digital doesn't. Print, I'm told and don't take my word for it, the next time you go into decision maker's desk, look for West Coast Nut and Dollars to Donuts. If they're involved in the tree nut industry, you will see West Coast Nut on their table. So decision makers are holding it, they're reading it, they're using it. It has a better shelf life. It's not like an email that you open and close. So there's a lot of value in that, right? No matter, the research also tells us that no matter what the age is that ag professionals still like to hold it, touch it, feel it, and read it in paper. And so unfortunately, for all of us, right? Print is still a very real thing. It's still very critical to our industry, and we will continue to put a lot of resources and effort into it as JCS marketing, because it's so important to our industry. So want to encourage, if you're looking at print, you're thinking about print, I want to encourage you to keep that as a basis, and it needs to be a cornerstone of your ag marketing campaign. I can't tell you how many times I've had clients call me up, cancel their print advertising because they've found this new way to reach people on social media, and they're going to do this digital platform, and they don't need print anymore. And within 6 months to a year, they always come back and they always apologize, and they always were like, yeah, that didn't work.
Thank you, Jason. That is just so true when we work here, and it's the cornerstone, like you said, it's the cornerstone of advertising in our industry, not to be discounted. Our second question is, what's the drop deadline for art in our magazines?
Yeah, so the drop deadline is always the 10th of the preceding month of the issue. So if you're looking to advertise in May, you want to submit your ad in April. Or if you're looking to run an ad in December, you want to submit your ad to us by November 10th if you're going to be in the December issue. So it's the month preceding the issue that it's going to come out. If you do have life happen, circumstances happen, make sure you contact Jay in our office or somebody else in our office, and we can, depending on where the publication is at, we can always work with you. We do offer extensions where we're able to and when it's necessary. But the best hard and fast rule is the 10th of the preceding month.
Thanks. Next question comes in as a frequently asked question from our clients, is that they've been running print ads, but they don't seem to be getting the traction that they think they should be from it. So what action can they take to change that?
Yeah, unfortunately, a few bad eggs, right, ruin it for the rest of us. I, JCS marketing is a unique group in the fact that we just don't take your ad. We want to make sure that we set you up for success. In that question, there's various factors that can affect that. Was the timing right? Was the messaging right? Were you running a branding ad when you probably should have been running a benefits and features ad? What was the size? What was the underlining message? Did you have a call to action? There are so many factors that come into play. It's so important that you're working with the right partner to help you come up with those, generate those ideas and generate a winning advertisement that will work. I think one of the biggest misconceptions about advertising is that people want ROI. Well, of course, or else we wouldn't be advertising, but there are so many factors that go into that ROI. What is our message? Do we have a strong call to action? Why would somebody call you based on the current message? So we really dive in with our clients and help them understand that and set them up for success. And that's why we have such a high retention. If you look in our magazine, month after month, you'll see the same advertisers because we do the work to help them succeed. We just don't take the order. And so that's my pledge to you, that if you choose JCS marketing, that you won't just be getting a company that takes your order. We will help you every step of the way to ensure that you're as successful as possible.
All right. The fourth frequently asked question that we get, another one is, it looks like I'm spending a lot of money in my advertising budget. Can I cut it and just do digital?
Yeah. So another common thing, right? Because of the world of digital, we think that we've smartened up, that we can do things on the cheap with better results. But like I said in my last comment, um, print is the homestead of California ag marketing. So I really do encourage all my advertisers to have some sort of presence in print and have what I call an Omri solution to agri marketing, right? And that's using multiple channels. JCS marketing has multiple print publications, multiple digital email newsletters. We have podcasts, videos, web radio. The month of this last month that we're coming out of, we had 91,000 views digitally. And so mixing print with the other various channels can be very powerful. But if you feel like you're getting ahead by leaving out print, I would ask you to think again about that, because without that print, the print is a foundation to correlate with these other channels that you're doing. So you really need a good mix of both. And that's just not with our publications in our group, but I would tell that to anybody, no matter where you're advertising, is you want to have a good marketing mix, right? And you want to have a multi-channel execution. And so we've got a ton of great vehicles to help you with that. We can be a one-stop shop for you if that's what you decide you want to do. But I would tell potential advertisers that you're making a big mistake if print is not part of that mix.
All right. And then our last question, and I get this one all the time from our clients. How do I know my ad's going to be placed?
Yeah, well, the first thing I would tell you is that as an advertiser, you guys don't care enough about that. We're one of the few publications that really bend over backwards to make sure that we execute strategic placement for our clients. I can't tell you how many times I open up competing publications and magazines and just see ads that don't match up with either the publication or the articles that they're in. We really go above and beyond to help you execute what I call themed advertising. And so if you're an irrigation company and we have irrigation editorial, we're going to put you in that editorial or near that editorial or something as close as we can. Look, I mean, we don't offer, no publication offers editorial for every single advertiser. Sometimes, you know, we have to put you in what makes the most sense based on the editorial that we have for that particular issue. But I will tell you that nobody works harder than JCS marketing to strategically place you in editorial that makes sense. And you guys should not be accepting anything less from any type of publication that you advertise with, whether it's me or anyone else.
Thanks, Jason. Thank you for your time. We appreciate this, and hope this just gives you a little bit of insight of what it'd be like to work with JCS marketing, what it is.
Good luck out there. We wish you the best. We want the most success for all of our agri partners, and we look forward to helping you, and certainly have the philosophy that when you're successful, we're successful. So I'd like to personally invite you to join the winning team over at JCS Marketing with our 3 powerful publications, West Coast Nut, Organic Farmer, and Progressive Crop Consultant, and come win some games with us. And we look forward to helping you grow your brand and grow your business and build a long-term relationship.